Flying Maharajas are new members of parliament. Ajay Prakash is president of the Travel Agents Federation of India. Suhel Seth is managing partner of Counselage. He's been on the board of British Airways. And Dr. Bharatkumar Raut is member of parliament of the Rajya Sabha. We have a member of parliament of the Lok Sabha of the Congress, Madhu Goud Yaskhi, joining us in a minute. Now, Dr. Bharatkumar Raut, you know, are members of parliament children that they are incapable of boarding a flight without somebody escorting them, carrying their luggage, without any help, without the duty manager coming to escort them, without the captain coming out and saying, I hope you are comfortable, without, you know, their special requests being looked at. And the most bizarre thing, Mr. Raut, is every time a member of parliament travels, as if there's not enough bureaucracy in our great nation. According to these rules, the Air India staff have to file a report saying how was the journey for the member of parliament. Was he comfortable? Is there any special observations? I mean, I thought Indira Gandhi abolished privy purses many decades back, but what's going on here? Why was this done?
Arnab, just now, half an hour ago, I travelled from Mumbai to Delhi by Air India flight, and to my surprise, whatever you said, nothing of that sort was happening. So I don't know whether this diktat has come into force till now, or is it coming?
Sir, this is a rule. Which airline did you fly? Which airline did you fly?
I flew by Shiv Sena. I flew by Air India.
Yeah.
I flew by Air India, and nothing of that sort happened.
So you were expecting it? You would be happier if that treatment happened?
No. That's why let me complete the whole thing. In my opinion, which I have already expressed 2 times now, some time back before I boarded the flight, that if this type of notification has come, it is uncalled for and it is unnecessary.
But it has come. It has come. Everybody is saying that now. You are saying it's uncalled for now. Even the person who was pushing for it, who is chairing the special parliament committee, now that this has been exposed, is saying, you know, it's actually never happening. I never wanted it. Air India just did it. Air India has not done this suo moto. No, they have been told to do it. Now you're backtracking. I think you're backtracking. Ajay Prakash.
No, not me.
I think you're backtracking.
I was not.
It would be most unexpected if Air India did this on their own.
You're talking about me.
No,
I'm not party to any of such decisions.
No, I'm not saying your party, but as per the rules today, you travel on Air India, somebody is to file a report, Mr. Raut, how comfortable was your flight? Somebody is to escort you.
I said
it's a rule. It's demeaning Air India staffers.
Oh, absolutely.
Air India staffers did not join Air India on taxpayer money funded by the taxpayer so that a new class of royalty would be flying and they were to feel special. Would they?
Yeah, I agree with you absolutely. I mean, at a time like this, when Air India is facing one of the worst crises it has ever faced, to have a situation where your senior most people at the airport are to be deployed in looking after the honourable members of parliament is bizarre. I mean, I am told that a few days ago there was a high-powered committee of members of parliament who went around T3 in Delhi. Yeah. And do you know what was one of the points that they raised and sent? Yeah. That there is no placard which tells honourable members of parliament where they can pick up their baggage from the baggage carousel. I mean, can you beat it? Why should they have a separate category there? I went through the report that said that members of parliament are not provided basic facilities.
What basic facilities? What basic facilities?
Every passenger that flies on an airline is entitled to the same basic
I'm not making this up.
This is crazy.
I'm not making this up. I'm holding up. So Mr. Raut, in case you didn't know it, I will fax this to you. I will fax this to you and I will fax this to Madhu Goud. According to the papers I have, you are treated specially. Right from the time your PNR is created. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. I'm coming to you, Mr. Raut. I'm coming to you, Mr. Goud also. You see how the whole procedure, like how you treat the Queen of England. On board, on arrival, action taken report. I mean, even the British royal family is not treated like this. I want to get Suhel Seth.
Mischievous and malified.
One second. Mr. Goud is saying it's malified.
I travelled Air India 542 today from Delhi to Hyderabad.
Yes.
You're absolutely misquoting, misleading, mischievous and malified and disturbing the MPC.
I absolutely am not.
I travel every day in, day out. I travel day in, day out. Yeah, Air India 542 travel Delhi to Hyderabad. no Air India staff comes to me, receive me. There's no such facility for MPs, whatever you're talking about it.
Now let me tell you.
Absolutely obnoxious.
Mr. Goud, Mr. Goud.
I have a frequent flying.
Mr. Goud.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Goud, 1 minute.
I can prove, I can challenge on this.
Mr. Goud, 1 minute.
So-called letter
Mr. Goud, 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. According to the papers I have, 1 minute. There is, I'll read out to you. I'll read out to you, okay? It is proposed to provide. Please hear me, sir. 1 minute. 1 minute. If it has not been implemented, thank God it's not been implemented. Thank God for small mercies.
200%.
Yeah, thank God it's not been implemented because it's demeaning to implement something like this. No, the question is, it is proposed to provide high quality, Mr. Goud, high quality handling to the MPs during their travel on Air India. At the time of PNR creation, during departure, on the flight, after takeoff. I mean, this is, the rules are there. You want me to fax this to you? It's really,
I do not know. I think Arnab, you are shooting. Let me just. I think Arnab is shooting too early. If nothing of that sort has happened, I traveled. I told you I took 6 o'clock flight from Air India from Mumbai to Delhi. There was no duty manager
so
to my.
You say today, you're saying today that if there is such a proposal, right, if there is one second. Now, if you are saying today, and I hope this proposal is junked, but you are saying today that if there is such a proposal, it should immediately be rubbished. It should be rubbished and rejected.
Yeah,
you're saying so.
No, Arnab, let us complete.
You're accusing without even taking a reply from us.
Sir, this is an Air India. This is the Air India protocol.
You're saying
Mr. Goud, this is an Air India protocol which talks about stepwise facilitation, a new protocol for treating members of parliament. It's a new kind of VVIP culture. Let's get Suhel Seth in. 1 second. Let's get Suhel Seth in. Let's get a point of view.
Let me answer on that. Let me answer on
Mr. Goud, let Suhel come in.
Air India.
Suhel.
There is no such proposal ever implemented.
Let this gentleman finish here, whoever he is.
Practically, it's impossible.
Suhel.
No, without even verifying the facts.
Sir, please.
I think
if whatever Air India is facing, it's because of the parliamentarians. You're quoting about 800.
Mr. Goud, Mr. Goud, you know, Mr. Goud, I have a simple answer for you. Mr. Goud, simple answer for you. You're saying today.
Again, the common man can never speak in front of these MPs.
1 sec. Okay.
What's going on?
Let Suhel continue.
Let me tell you, I think, Arnab, I think you're a reasonable man. I think you're being very, very unfair on our MPs. They do need special handling, and I'll tell you why. They lead very stressful lives. It is extremely difficult in Parliament to sit in air-conditioned comfort and throw microphones at each other, to hurl abuse at each other, to, vote against your conscience. So when they're on a flight, they need these de-stressors. They need special handling. You need to file reports saying our MPs were stroked on their thighs, they were looked after, they were taken great care of.
Friends,
why should we brush them back?
No, one second.
Verify the facts first.
No, they are not MPs. They are Maharajas in Parliament.
No,
they are not members of Parliament. They are Maharajas in Parliament.
The question,
I know Madhu doesn't take these facilities.
No,
I've travelled with Madhu, so he's an exception. But let me tell you, they will take care of an MP's dog even if he goes without a pet onto a flight.
No, 1 second.
That is the level of civility.
The question tonight is if this letter,
they will ask for upgrades.
1 second, Suhel, 1 second. It is not for the first time that Air India has been providing, special treatment to ministers and MPs. Now, they are the national carrier, but they are also a commercial service. Now, according to these papers, Mr. Goud, right? And this letter signed by Sanjeev Kumar, General Manager for the Executive Director, CS, copy to the EA to the Chairman and Managing Director. It's all here. You can share the paper, and then you can't say that, oh, but we didn't ask for it. This is Air India is doing it on its own and it's not even implementing it. The fact is, why is Air India thinking of doing something like this? Does anyone have an answer to that?
These MPs bail Air India out.
Why would Air India do this?
Air India out.
No, this is part of the reason why Air India is in the situation it is, because the government has treated it as a fiefdom. I mean, this has to stop. If these are the facilities that are to be offered to every MP from the time of creation of PNR, this is what needs to be offered to each and every passenger of Air India if we are to get Air India back into the airline it used to be.
Arnab, that's why I intervene.
No, but to be fair to Air India, they take great care of passengers.
Yes, they do.
When they are on strike, they look after passengers on the ground.
Facilities. All others, all government officers also get similar facilities. I don't know the new notification that has come, but so far whatever, supposing I sit in the executive lounge, same way some other government officers, they also sit in the executive lounge. Some businessmen, they have nothing to do with this system, they also sit there. But there is no other facility specifically provided for MPs per se, at least till now. Till now, there is nothing of that sort has happened. If you want to just shoot without knowing, then I don't want to say anything.
No, there is no justification. I don't know. No, 1 minute, Mr. Goud, Mr. Bharatkumar Raut. There is no country in the world.
Madhu Goud is just travel.
1 second, sir. The protocol, sir, you are not aware of the facts. I'll tell you the facts. The fact is that this protocol was thought about in November 2011 after members of parliament approached the House committee chaired by JP Agarwal for special treatment at airports and in-flight, and they said, a committee member said, we were told by MPs that MPs are not even provided minimum basic facilities. This kind of treatment does not happen to MPs anywhere on earth. Nowhere on earth. No member of parliament gets special treatment. It's only in India we are thinking about it.
Special treatment. They have a pilot flying the plane.
Yes, Mr. Goud.
They get all special treatment.
Yeah, kindly allow me to answer here. The September 11 letter date which you are saying, neither it is proposed which you are mentioning. I travel day in, day out, every other day. There is no such proposal, nor implemented, never even planned to it. Let me clear your doubts first. Every MP gets about 32 trips to travel to attend the parliament.
Yes.
And we allowed to travel in a business class. Rather, we are helping the Air India by paying the full business class. Since parliament is losing money.
Please don't say that.
Let me quickly
please don't say that.
Please explain to you.
No, but
please explain to you.
No, don't say.
I travel.
Sir, you are saying 1 minute. You are saying. Let me clarify, Mr. Goud. You are saying that by traveling business class, you are helping Air India. 1 minute. You are saying by traveling business class, you are helping Air India.
Let me say this first.
Are you saying that?
My daughter travelled please allow me to say this. The parliament pays full fare business class. When I bought on the same day for my daughters to travel, I paid 23,000, which parliament pays more. It is indirectly the MPs travelling by business class paying full fare to the Air India. If I book through the agent, depends on the deal, we get less.
Mr. Goud,
are you talking about?
Mr. Goud,
there is no such.
Mr. Goud,
let me quickly
Mr. Goud, 1 second, sir. You're a Congress MP. 1 minute, Mr. Goud. I have a follow-up question. Allow me to ask a question. Sir, allow me to ask a question.
Allow me to say.
Allow me to ask you a question.
Nearest airport.
Sir, allow me to ask you a question. My question to you, Mr. Goud, is, you're a Congress MP. The finance minister is a congressman.
Yes.
On the 31st of May, he announced austerity measures. According to that, conferences in 5-star hotels not allowed, purchase of vehicles, creation of posts not allowed, right? So how can you say I'm helping the same government of India which is cash-strapped, announced austerity measures by travelling business class? 1 minute. I don't see any logic here.
1 minute.
You answer.